Hey guys, it's the Matrix here, and welcome back to another Hunger Games video. It's been a long time since the last time that I recorded Hunger Games, but to be honest, this game has kind of lost its touch a little bit for me. I still do check it on and off, especially when friends come back on, but I have noticed that it's especially less since the last time I've recorded this game, which I think that was when the mutts came, the last exciting thing to be announced, really. But we have some more exciting news. That's whatever kind of clickbaity thing I decided to put in the title, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, if you don't know, OCPig, I think a few months ago, maybe less than that, has put a Discord on the Hunger Games server. So for any of you Hunger Games people out there that play this game and want to join the server, I'll probably leave a link to that in the description, but if not, then just go check out the game. It should be in the description of the Hunger Games game thingamajig. But in other news, if you're also career, you can join a career chat that's like kind of out there. I don't know how I think about that, but just a chat for careers anyways. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to find what the stuff it was that we're gonna talk about today on the Discord server, because I had a couple of questions I was asking Ozzy. We go back and forth, and Ozzy threw out a couple of ideas for the game, and I'm gonna read them to you guys. And especially for you HD players, let me know if you guys think that this is a good idea or what, and we'll get right down to deciding whether or not this should happen. Whatever Ozzy is talking about in the Discord server. Okay, so I guess before I even get into the business of talking about what I was talking about, the chat was broken. Like, chat was completely silent for a while, and so Ozzy did the old-fashioned chat system, so now everyone can see everyone's chat. But yeah, okay, so let's just go ahead and get right into what Ozzy was talking about. Okay, so it first starts off with me asking, do you plan to make more updates to the game, Ozzy, or leave it like it is? Now, I might show parts of what I'm talking about here in the game, well, in the video. I might not, but I'm gonna read off everything, and you guys can check out the Discord server for yourself. It might be long lost in the filter of the Discord chat, so that's why I just want to make this a quick video explaining what Ozzy might do to the Hunger Games in the future. So yeah, I say, do you plan to make more updates? Ozzy says they'd like to get all the bugs fixed, which is that's kind of big at first, to get all those little tiny bugs fixed here and there, get the bug man over to this game and clean up all the electronic bugs. I don't know how it works necessarily. I kind of know how it works, but I'm kind of joking at the same time. Since it's just super impossible to debug because it's all old codes. Me and Concentrate were talking back and forth with Ozzy for a little bit. But then I say, alright, should be fixed first, but then do you plan to add more levels, as well as, or will 12 still be the highest? That's what I said next. And then Ozzy did a big explanation here, and that I'll probably at least put this in the video. It says, I'd like it to be 24, but I need to give some more meaningful reward for leveling. Do not want to give more max HP. And I'm still kind of confused on the description of this a little bit as well, so hopefully you guys can clear it up for me. Food. I'm kind of playing here and not fast forwarding this time as well. So sorry if I break up my explanations of stuff. As I think the cap should stay as is, as level 12, he says. Oh jeez, we got mutts, but I'm just gonna kill myself. Come get me, mutts. For the longest time I wanted to do a training perks sort of system, okay? Your level gave you some number of points which you can assign to perks in a tree. I don't know what necessarily means by tree, unless it's just like a sub thing, like things you could step on. I don't know, like how you could sponsor and bet people. But you could change it to between games. There would be 3 trees: offensive, survivability, and utility. For example, utility might let you spend up to 3 points on 1.5, 3, 4.5 extra walk speed. Okay, so he's talking about having more skill-based options in the Hunger Games to use your leveling system. Points gathered. That's kind of an interesting idea. Okay, moving right on. Then maybe if you spend points on the ability, it would let you spend 1 more point on a different ability that doubled the bonus while not in combat. Okay, I didn't really read that part clearly before, but it's just sounding like he wants to add more skill base to this game rather than just whoever's skillful. I don't know how to put that. Survivability, need a different word because it's not a real word. My have ability is like plus 25, 50, 75% bonus effectiveness from food/water. So you'll be able to survive stronger, longer, whatever it is. Bonus walk speed based on hunger/thirst, prevent drain of hunger, thirst while in combat, etc. The whole point is that I could nerf the HP per level bonus and instead grant power via the point system. More levels equals more points equals more power. So yeah, pretty much just adding more skill-based things to this game, which I feel like more people would need to come back to this game in order to make that thing effective, because it's not really effective if there's only like 10 people in the server. And yeah, especially if like most of the server is like of your friends anyways to begin with, it kind of seems like a waste if you can only use those abilities on a couple of people, you know? And then there's kind of no point in using on the rest because the rest of the server are your friends out of the 10 people, because this server, the HD Hunger Games game is by OZPig, is not as popular as it once was. So I don't know how we would get more people back in if OZ decides to do this. Now I know we could probably just ignore the whole system, but for those people who want it, I don't know how that's gonna work out necessarily. But yeah, that's the main big thing that OZ mentioned that I thought anyways. So let's say, can you lose XP by spending it on perks? And then I mentioned about the people in the game. No, you wanted me spending XP levels, you would only unlock the points. Okay, so that's good. Also means that perhaps a lower level who chooses different perks that counter at higher levels chosen perks might be more likely to win. So he's just trying to give the lower people more of an advantage to win, just like anyone else. Just so that the lower people won't feel like they have no advantage whatsoever, I guess, at the start. I don't know. And then I say one lower level need to gain better perks anyways. Nosy just says, I like there to be more reliable way for players to gain XP than just kills and winning. Betting has traditionally been the feature. If you couldn't win yourself, bet on your killers doing well. The balance factor there is that you were already dead and therefore couldn't die on purpose for your own benefit. Yeah, that's kind of how the Hunger Games goes, though, to be honest, though. Like that's kind of like the part that was messed up about it, but that's what was implemented in there in the first place. And I also said if he could do a lot more with the game maker room. Am I being attacked here? I think I'm being attacked. Yes, I am being attacked. Or not. Okay, yes, you go away, good sir. I won't have to kill you, because there's no point to killing anymore. But yeah, I mentioned about the game maker room, also is gated by number of remaining tributes to have to place bets while there's at least X number of tributes left. Yeah, okay, so that's what he said before that. Yeah, GM is no fun, it was really just things for people who didn't get picked. But in reality, it's better for 24 players of the game. And it's still kind of boring though, to be honest. It says, in a perfect world, I like match-made games, pick 25 players, 24 tributes, 1 game maker. Reserve a server and teleport them to that place where the game takes place. Dude, I'm doing a thing. I'm doing a thing here. I'm doing a thing. Let me do my thing. It sounds kind of wrong. Okay, never mind. But yeah, so he was wanting to like actually teleport people to different servers, which would result in different rounds ending, which I think would be really interesting, and people could even spectate in those different servers if they wanted to. And I think he was even mentioning about teleporting you back to the same lobby, which would be really cool. Yeah, and then when you get eliminated, they would teleport you back to the same lobby for the round immediately. That way multiple rounds can be ending in different servers. That's what he just said. That's what I just said too. I'm doing this with my current project now, but it has much cleaner code base to work with, my best yet. So that's kind of what to look forward for that bit. I mean, nothing is final. He never said that he's definitely doing this. He's just making chitter chatter here with all this stuff. And I just said that would be awesome to teleport back in the same lobby at the end, and said it would kill the entire concept of sponsorships, unfortunately, and betting too. And then this is okay, I'm just kind of skipping this because we already talked about this. And then 1565 says, definitely interested in the skill tree idea though, and it's the same and provide meaningful choice for players and create different strategies. I do agree on that. I'm just kind of interested on how that will go. And like, it's gonna be a definitely different turn for the Hunger Games for sure. And then I say, would you still keep your current XP, or would we all reset if you go through with the skills idea? And then he says you keep your progress, but the HP level scalings would be adjusted to balance power with new abilities. And then he even goes as far as giving the level 1 advantages of giving them points at saying that there or something like that. More mutts, really? More mutts? Why more mutts? Okay. Then he says the relative power of abilities can increase further down the tree to be an incentive to specialize. Initiative to specialize. Then he says, or even better, if you win the games, you can get bonus XP for every kill you got. Hello, hi. Sometimes, not all the time. That's a good answer, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where he's going with this. Okay, that's all I want to know was if I talked, I guess. Okay. And then 1565 was just saying to make a game from scratch with all this old code stuff. And it says recode is not gonna happen if I'm gonna make a new game. I'm gonna use my own IP. So I guess he's just gonna make a new game if he does that. I don't know. And then people were just kind of giving their reactions to how it was below that. And then this is just a little bit more of an update stuff of just chitter chatter that Ozzy may or may not do. Hit Girl 1 says, do you think that you'll ever start doing the seasons again? Where everyone's level resets to 1 and let's fight to the top? And then he says, I don't think that's a good idea anymore. People don't like losing progress. I could never pull the trigger on that. Yeah, that did not go so far well for the others, and I realized I missed everything, but I am just kind of doing my own thing here. Get me this, please. And is there a bunker for me to go and explore? No. Okay, then I'll just have my bottle and like it. And then Cassie Horn says, can you just fix the level resetting glitch? It's fixed in some cases. There are still some edge cases where data store failures will still cause problems, and that I might be in one of those situations, but no one say anything to Ozzy, please. And then your friend Anon says, hey Ozzy, will you confirm there be more weapons or levels or rumors, but you know from yourself? And then he says, I was planning on adding a bolo weapon, whatever the heck a bolo weapon is. Hopefully I can find a Google image of what a bolo weapon is. It would apply the same effect as a trap, but for some range. Okay, so that's just to have an idea. And then someone was asking about the Juggernaut game. Okay, but yeah, I do believe that is the update stuff. So sorry for no real gameplay. This Hunger Games game is just losing it. It's just kind of losing its touch for me after a certain number of years. Like I said, I still play it time to time whenever friends come and stuff, but I don't really kill people on it anymore, and it's just kind of losing its touch now. I say it I try to say at the end of every Hunger Games video now, that if you guys want to do a collab with me on this game to try and keep the spike alive, then message me on Discord and we can chat about that, but you have to have the decent mic setup and everything else, be able to record your view and be able to have the time zones work out, whatever that may be. But other than like no squeaker or no high-pitched audio, voice, or ear rape or any of that all good stuff. But yeah, just a decent channel. Like if you're looking for a collab and want to record a one-time take on this Hunger Games with me, try and get a little bit more of a collab in, then hit me up and we can definitely chat about that. I just want to try and spice up these Hunger Games because I already talked about myself a lot in these Hunger Games, and yeah, it'd just be nice to talk to someone else in this little thing of a game that I still like really much, but it's just kind of losing its taste a little bit. But yeah, if Ozzy does this update, I will be very curious to see where it goes. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of it and how you guys see it, like how you guys see the possible future updates coming as, and yeah, just keep it friendly down there in the comments. But yeah guys, that is gonna be it for me, so hope you guys have enjoyed another kind of weird Hunger Games episode. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and from It's the Matrix, hold on, I gotta dance it out, I got to dance it out. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you all very much for watching. Oh, and this is my winter look, by the way. Do you like it? Okay, I'm gonna end it off now, but yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and from It's the Matrix, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, guys.